Yes, my son.
I didn't have an introduction.
No, no,
My father.
okay.
I don't know how I missed that on my.
Did you notice that the singer would have liked one? Did you notice that the singer
Yes, she
went,
said to me, that's
oh,
weird.
that's it? It just starts like that? Okay, good. Remember that because
Somehow I missed you saying that. I don't know how, but somehow I did.
I could have sworn I said it more than once.
And you've been singing for so long.
That's not bad.
In choir, we just get a note.
Yeah. Well, that's true, isn't it?
Yeah. It is.
Well, no, you can, but don't, to me, in a musical performance like a recital, to me that always destroys it. I mean, you're up there, you're ready to sing, and everybody's okay, ready to go, and you hear this, you know, like, duh, you know, okay. It's just an interruption.
Okay.
So the singer's ready, there's a kind of a mental, and then the piano starts, gives the and then you don't need that note. So there's no law against not having an introduction. But I am glad the singer said something because that's the main thing is they would prefer an introduction. So since the last project didn't seem to have, I said on this one I would prefer that you use an introduction. So the next time I'll have to say, then you must use an introduction. That's the only thing.
Kind of like the guitar player in the very first Tuesday noon of the semester, you know. If he had new strings on there, but he was tuning his guitar.
Mm.
Tuning his guitar.
The tuning. Yes. So we talked about those D naturals and D sharps, but you came up with something. You moved the dominant earlier than what I had talked about. And I actually found a somewhat different way to get to the D natural to the B, which would be if you're in E minor, a flat 7, D, F sharp, A, and then that would go to the dominant B, D sharp, F. And then we talked about that odd rhythm at the end. So
Oh, and that's what
1, 2, te, 3 te in the piano. So it ends on the te of 3, so it just kind of went like something was missing. So it might have been better if the piano went 1, 2 te, 3 te, 4, 1 whole note or something.
Okay. Isn't what Stephen did, his at the end, was it the same kind of situation, do you remember?
It was a little bit different because in 4/4 he had half note and then eighth quarter with a fermata. So that also might have been better if he had the next measure with the fermata. Probably would have done. You held the dominant harmony across the bar line, so that the first beat of the last measure had a dominant harmony, the second beat had a tonic. So where you put the harmonic change, that's called harmonic rhythm. So you had
She wasn't trying to do the syncopation?
Yeah.
maybe. We could ask.
Subconsciously, that one. Thank you.
Okay. Nice piano writing. So you have the quarter rest here, but the 2 8s there. This means not an acceptable use of the 6/4. What are the 3 times you can use a 6/4 inversion? Passive 6/4, pedal 6/4, cadential 6/4. So please notice when I write this, not an acceptable version of the 6/4, when you're listening to it, after you listen to it a few times and get used to it, see if you don't notice that the 6/4 makes it sound like a wrong chord. So even though the harmony is correct, it harmonizes with the note, the 6/4 will make it sound incorrect. All you got to do is first inversion or root position, and it will suddenly sound much better. This is this confusing to the singer? So the singer singing A, C sharp, A, C sharp, E. So in other words, they're singing A, C sharp, E as they're hearing A, B, C sharp, D. So I'm not saying it is confusing. Let me ask the class this. The singer is singing in A, Do, Mi, So. The piano is going Do, Mi, So. Try that. Sing Do, Do, Mi, So. Okay, now do it with me playing the scale again. Ready? Now. Do, Mi, So. Did that feel strange?
Do it again.
Ready? Now. Do, Mi, So.
Ooh, distance.
Well, you kind of want to go with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's playing your note, you almost feel it could confuse the listener. So I would say might have been better if you wanted 8 notes there to go more. Or jump down to a lower note. You'd still have 8 notes. Or try this. Do, mi, so, and do, mi, so. So yeah, you still have 8 notes, but the second one leaps down, so it sounds more like a harp. In general, if you have the piano doing a lot in the exact same range that the singer is singing, it can confuse the singer, especially if you give a non-chord tone there. So if the singer is supposed to be going like and your piano part is going right around the same thing, they can kind of, am I supposed to be with that, or, you understand? So that's not something I'm taking a point off, or I'm just trying to point out that.
So what notes were you playing when you said that you're throwing down?
I went down to E, because it's a tonic triad, and your harmony was tonic triad. So you had, like that. So if you went, there are ways to do the rhythm you want, but maybe some other notes. But just kind of be aware that on some of these I pointed that out. I circled what the singer had, and I circled what was going on in the voice, saying, and I wrote a comment like, could this have confused the singer?
And what was that last one that Stephen was saying about the return dog development? How since I had deep points in this, hard for the singer to be return on the one when they're being was explaining his
Oh, all right. When you have a retardata, you're asking for something to go gradually slower. If the main thing is the singer, give the singer 8 notes. Of course, this one, you have the rhythm all given. So what was he saying? It was hard for the singer to slow down with the piano having the 8 notes?
like she doesn't want to, like she's fighting against it or something like that? That's what she said.
No, I would think giving the piano 8 notes would force the singer to slow down.
Because I was, yeah, because I wasn't sure if it's like concentration in her last project. At the very end, when she was having different all those. Oh, we returned on the way, something with like the rhythm of the notes, because it sounds like they're
Yeah, if you have